already looked at the rare world coins that were on offer at Heritage's Platinum Night auction at the 2019 ANA show. Let's turn our attention now to just a few of the stellar ancient coins which shared the spotlight. This piece was likely a medallion or a commemorative piece equal to the value of 4.5 Solidi, intended to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the reign of Emperor Constans. He was the youngest son of Emperor Constantine the Great and was declared as Augustus of the Western Roman Empire after his father's death in 337. It was supposedly prophesied at the birth of Constans that he would die in the arms of his grandmother Helena, who herself passed away in the year 330. We know that the coin was probably made in the year 347, as the inscription on the reverse essentially gives thanks for the first 10 years of his reign and promises another 10 still to come. This would become a promise unfulfilled, as he became increasingly unpopular and eventually lost the support of even his military and was forced to flee for his life. In the year 350, he was cornered in the southern Gaul region and killed. The place where he fell was named after his paternal grandmother, Helena, thusly fulfilling the prophecy. NGC awarded this impressive piece with a grade of AU, and it sold at auction for $156,000. Next up, we are presented with a rather enigmatic Greek coin from the city, or possibly the region, of Ephesus in the kingdom of Ionia. This is the first documented coin to both bear a type and a legend inscription on its face. Strong evidence suggests that the coin was minted well before 550 BCE, most likely in a period between 625 and 600 BCE in fact. Struck from Electrum, this stater coin depicts a stag framed by the retrograde inscription, which is still widely debated today. One interpretation reads the legend as "I am the badge of Phanes," while another exclaims, "I am the tomb of light." The ancient Greek word Phanes in this case can either mean light or lamp, but can also be interpreted to refer to the primeval god Phanes, who was the god of light and procreation, or creating new life, as it were. Or perhaps it just refers to a person who was wealthy enough to have these coins made. Similarly, the last word of Sema also has multiple interpretations. So yeah, it's not exactly clear what the original intent was, but at any rate, this is one of the most significant and important ancient coin types, which NGC Ancients graded as VF and sold here for $156,000. From there, we come to a truly classical coin from the ancient Greeks, struck in the city of Syracuse in the ancient region of Sicily. Now, the reverse depicts a racing chariot or a quadriga, with the goddess of victory, Nike, flying overhead to crown the rider with a wreath. This large-sized Tetradrachm is one of the most impressively engraved coins of its age, and would set the standard for Greek coinage for literally centuries to come. The obverse in turn depicts the head of Arethusa, a mythical nymph and the patron figure of Syracuse, with dolphins surrounding her. Minted around 400 BCE, the coin was graded by NGC Ancients as a mint state example, and raised on this occasion $114,000 on its turn on the auction block. Quintus Labienus, the son of Titus Labienus, was a Roman general and a rather curious figure in Roman history, seemingly always ending up on the wrong side of history at just about every occasion. Most notably, he sided with Pompey during the Great Civil War of 49 to 45 BCE. After Caesar's assassination, he again threw his support in with the conspirators Brutus and Cassius, only to be branded as a traitor and effectively stranded in Parthia after their defeat. But when Mark Antony became, shall we say, distracted by Cleopatra, he saw his chance and invaded with a force of 20,000 Parthian cavalrymen at his back. Flush with his initial victories, he dreamt of reviving the Republican cause and had these coins minted. Interestingly, the reverse style is distinctly non-Roman. The horse is equipped with a quiver and bow case, a trademark of the Parthian mounted archers and not of the Roman cavalry. NGC lists a grade of almost uncirculated to this rare silver denarius coin, which sold at auction for $99,000. When it comes to Roman emperors, Pertinax may not exactly be the best known of names, but he certainly does have one of the more interesting stories. Born as the son of a freed slave, he joined the military and quickly rose through the ranks to become an officer in the Roman legion. He became Roman governor of several provinces, joined the Senate, and eventually became emperor on the 1st of January in the year 193. This gold aureus coin depicts Providentia on the reverse reaching for a star, expressing his personal belief that it was his very destiny to rise to power. Now, he only ruled for 3 months before being murdered by a disgruntled member of the Praetorian Guard on the 28th of March, 193. This beautiful gold aureus coin got a very well-deserved grade of choice mint-state from NGC, Ancients, and sold for $66,000 at auction. Moving away from the Romans, let's take a closer look at a few of these stellar examples of Greek coinage instead. First up is an excellent example of the fine artistry that is usually found on the coins from the Bactrian kingdom. Now, the Bactrian kingdom was the easternmost enclave of Greek civilization in the Hellenistic world, encompassing what is modern-day Afghanistan and several surrounding lands, also known as the Greco-Bactrian kingdom. This coin, from the rule of Eucratides I, who rose to power actually as a usurper around the year 171 BCE, overthrowing the Euphedemic dynasty, but ruling very successfully nonetheless for 26 years and founding his own dynasty in the process, until his death in around 145 BCE. The gold coins, such as this stater piece from this period, are exceedingly rare, especially when compared to their silver counterparts. Graded as Choice AU by NGC, $60,000 was the closing price for this coin. Few Greek coins, one may very well even argue of any ancient coins, are so well known though as the Athenian Tetradrachms. These silver coins celebrate the Greek capital of Athens in every conceivable way, featuring the crested head of the city's patron goddess Athena on the obverse, while the reverse depicts the now classical image of Athena Noctua, or the little owl, with the Greek letters alpha, theta, and epsilon towards the right. The owl represents wisdom, and Athena is also known as the goddess of wisdom and civilization, amongst a great many other things. Considered as a must-have coin type for many an ancient coin enthusiast, dated from around 440 to 400 BCE. This coin, graded here as Choice Mint State with a star designation by NGC Ancients, it attained $19,200 at auction. Well, if you are looking for something a little bit different, then I am happy to oblige. So, while coins are traditionally viewed as being round metal discs, odd-shaped coins are nothing new either. The Siamese boat and canoe monies, the Katonga cross or Chinese knife monies all come to mind as examples. Somewhat forgotten though within this very broad category are the Olbian Dolphin coins, believed to have been cast somewhere around 330 BCE, give or take a few decades, in various sizes ranging from around 22mm and around 1.5 grams to this extremely large 91mm in length and weighing over 71 grams coin. Olbia was founded around 2,600 years ago and quickly grew grew into a wealthy city-state thanks to the harbor acting as a trading post on the Black Sea. Located in what is modern-day Ukraine, this piece was sold for $12,000 at auction. Subscribe to WNN and click on the bell icon to make sure you have notifications enabled to be the first to know when new videos are released. For the World Numismatic News, I am Numisman saying thank you for watching. Always keep collecting and have a great day.